Smacking y'all with the Yah-Mean of the day. We have to start embracing imperfect. Imperfect. Being content with who you are along your journey. Understand that you can still be great, but not be perfect. None of us are. We have to start embracing being imperfect. All this coming to the table like we perfect and trying to look down on others and trying to say that other people should be on your level and all this other stuff, knowing you have more problems than a calculus class. You have more problems than any institution around the world full of statistics, mathematics, anything that has to do with numbers. You got more problems than that, but you're telling people that they need to be on your level like you're perfect. Let's embrace this imperfect. Understanding that you can be great and you can obtain anything that you want to obtain. But you're not perfect. That's fine. So many people want to come to the table like they perfect, like they shit don't stink. That's a clown move to me. That's clown shit. And it's not grown. Just think about it. You come into the table, whether you're a man or a woman, and you meet somebody, and you start telling them this is what they need to do to get on your level. But when they're doing those things, they don't receive none of that back. That person that was talking is what the young boys say today. Cap, that's all you was doing. Was capping. Because you don't have none of those things you was putting out and you was asking for. All of the things that you were asking for the other individual, you don't even have in your catalog. It's not even in your ingredients or your pedigree. You telling a woman, fellas out there, that she need to do this. She need to have a meal this. She had to do all this other stuff. She need to dress a certain way. You know what I mean? Ass need to look a certain way. Hair has to look a certain way. You telling this chick she has to do all these things, but you're doing nothing. You don't even have that chick's best interest. You don't even have her back. She can't even come to you if she's in a struggle or going through a downfall. But you're telling her this is where she needs to be because this is the type of man you are. We have to embrace the imperfect. Ladies, they want fellas, they have a syllabus of what fellas should be like. Giving them all the love and attention all day. Taking care of them. Always about their best interests. But there's a lot of women out here that don't do that in return at all. They just want to sit there and just be loved, but don't return no love. They think giving out, the P-U-S-S-Y is love. That's all I got to do, cook. But I'm going to be loved on by this man. And this how life go. Bullshit. That's not how it go. It's not how it's supposed to go. I know how it's going today because some men are actually allowing that. They're doing that. They're burnt out. That's not how it's supposed to go. Come to the table admitting your flaws. When you finally meet somebody that you feel like that has that interest where you can share with them about that, come to the table real. Stop with the clown shit. Oh, yeah, this is that. I'm like this. This paint a picture in your head of what you hoping to be, but you're not quite there yet. If you know you're struggling with issues, you know you're struggling with family, past trauma, you're still not fully over your ex because of what he did to you, he drug you through the mud, keep it real with the next person. Keep it 100 with the next person. Because that person shouldn't suffer from the things that you're lacking. Let that person decide to ride with you. 9 times out of 10, if you keep it 100 and they digging you, they will ride with you through that. But it has to be a change throughout the process too, because they can't be stuck in there forever, receiving the lack of benefits because you're not there yet or you're not healed. That's not how it go out here. Nobody should be one-sided. It should be never one-sided. Nobody should be shorted when it comes down to love or a genuine friendship. And people out here don't even think that that's regular today. They think if you ask for that, that's asking for too much. Ain't this crazy? They feel like that's asking for too much. The regular benefits that it takes for people to be together is too much. Because everybody wants to paint this picture of who they hope to be, but knowing they're not there yet. But most of the time, from what I learned out here, is the main ones who come to you with all that, you should know then that you ain't gonna receive shit back. Because a lot of people crave for what they don't have, that they don't have within themselves. Not missing from the party, because yes, when you get with somebody, yes, you're gonna look for love. You want somebody to be in tune to you. You want somebody to care about your best interests. It ain't even just all about them. It's like, you know what I mean? Like the woman, you know, they want to be loved. You know, women want to be loved all day, every day. They want to be the prize. They want to be the main attraction. But you can't be sitting around not doing nothing. See, that's when the actions come in. What are you doing? Because like I said before, it's a lot of talkers out here, but there's no walkers. Nobody wants to walk. Nobody wants to walk. Everybody wants to talk, but nobody wants to walk. Everybody wants to do grown shit. They want to throw up keys to a house. They want to throw up keys to their Lexus. They want to throw, signatures on an LLC that they're the owner and business cards. They want to do all this grown shit I'm sorry, I apologize. But any and everything but the real grown shit. It's like an NBA player. He tough as shit, right? He tough as shit on the court throughout the season. You get him to make a play in the playoffs, he can't do it. It's fraudulent. James Harden's out there. It's fraudulent. You are judged on game day, unfortunately. None of that talking stuff matters when it's easy to talk, when you on the phone, or, you behind a computer, or you behind a text messaging. That's easy to talk. When you show up to my event, what's popping? I need to see where your action's at. I need to see if that energy is there. It's like back in the day in South Philly, me coming up with my bros or whatever. When we had issues and stuff on the street, we didn't want to hear about homie said the next time he see Rel, he gonna do this and that. No, we on this corner. What's up? What's up? I'm in the street. What's up? My bro's out in the street. Twizzy was out in the street. What's up? H was out in the street. What's up? You already know. That's how it's supposed to go out here. The actions always have to speak. Nobody wants to be one-sided. Nobody wants to be shorted. It shouldn't be like that. We understand that out here, that a man is not going to get like that, because we don't need that, emotional, attention all day. Well, then again, let me change that, because there's a lot of brothers that's playing in that field right now. They really wearing the skirts. So I can understand somewhat to a degree of how females is playing out here, because this is what they used to. But y'all already know that's not real men, so why you bother with them? See, so many people are lacking so much stuff from their past, or the clowns that they were dealing with before. I mean, y'all was running through a circus. Men and women, we were running through circus. But you still have to be able to identify when that good one comes. But a lot of them are not. But if that's the case, then you need to seek some type of assistance with that. You need some type of assistance, some type of help. But you can't be fumbling when you get the real pack. When you get that real dope, that dope person, you can't fumble the pack. You gotta make sure you capitalize off that joint. It's a moneymaker. But we are talkers out here instead of walkers. People want to be loved. People want to be treated good. But they don't want to give it back out. But they want to be in a relationship. They want a companion. That is nuts to me. That's nuts to me. Nobody can fulfill your past issues because your father wasn't there, or the boyfriend that you was involved in, ladies, 7 years ago didn't treat you right, and he didn't do this and he didn't do that. Anybody you decide to move on with, you got to give them an open opportunity. If not, you shouldn't be dating. That's the thing. Don't get there and paint this picture. This is what you asking for and all this other stuff, because a person is going to think that they're going to receive that back. A person is going to think that they're going to receive that type of love back. Like, oh, okay, she's a lover. She wants to be loved. I'm thinking that she's going to give out love. Or, you know what I mean? He's a lover. He asks, you know, I need this, that, and the third. I know I'm going to be loved because that's what he into. And they painting all these pictures about themselves, painting this perfect picture, or like what you need to step your game up to be on their level. And then you find out that they are nuttier than a warehouse full of granola bars. Because they never kept it real with themselves. They never received the help. Most people, what they're crying out for, they don't have it within them. And most times. So stop painting this perfect picture. We got to start embracing this imperfect. It's okay to be imperfect. It's okay to feel great about yourself and still confident about yourself, understanding your issues. Understand that you're a work in progress. Come to the table. You know, it's so thorough when you come to the table with somebody. Yo, you know, I know what you see or whatever, but I'm a work in progress. I got some things going on. You know what I mean? I would love to kick it with you, but this is what I have going on. You either take it or leave it. Most grown people are going to be impressed. They're like, wow, okay. Shorty let me know ahead of time. Homie let me know ahead of time. Like, I could rock with him, or I could rock with her. That's what it's all about. The real grown shit. We're not talking about your name on deeds. We're not talking about your name on credit cards. We're not talking about your name on a loan to a vehicle or a mortgage. We're talking about the real grown stuff of what it takes outside of that. We're not talking about your accolades neither. We're not talking about your 3 degrees. We're not talking about your real estate license. We're not talking about all that stuff that you feel like that makes you this bomb person. We're talking about what's in here and what's in here. Because if that's not corrected, we don't care what you're doing out there. That's for your personal security, for your life, your money. You securing the bag, taking care of your family. But that don't have nothing to do with how you treat others. And that's what we have to understand. We love to hide behind these accolades. Oh, he run his business or whatever like that. Yeah, he run his business, but he might be in the boxing business the way he go upside your face every day. Huh? What are we talking about? Yeah, she got a degree in this. Yeah, you know, she went back for a master's and all that. She currently in school. She got a full-time job at a finance company. She looked dope. Her ass is nice. She stayed with some nice heels on. She smelled good. That's all good. But do she think about your best interest outside of hers? Does she know how to shift over and say, this right here is not about me today. This is about you, babe. I'm going to make this happen for you because this is about you right now. Does she have those capabilities? Is she a high level of insecurity? All her male friends at the job is cool. Oh, they cool. Ain't nobody hitting on you. But as soon as you speak to somebody in the street, she turning into Michael Myers. These are the things that we have to look at. You know what I mean? These are the things we have to look at. We are imperfect. Embrace it. Embrace your imperfectness. Embrace that.